Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special comparison video we're going to be looking at the Generation 1 combiners. Now this isn't all of the Generation 1 combiners obviously, and there may be some here that you don't recognise, and that's because we've got some Japanese exclusives, some standard Hasbro versions, obviously we've got them combined, and then we've got them down into their individual bots, alternate modes and robot modes as well. We've also got a couple of different types of packaging, again, just to give you an idea of the differences between the Japanese ones and the UK. What I'm going to do in a second is I'm going to pick the camera up and we're going to have a quick look over all of them in a much more detail. But before I do so, this video is especially for Peter J. Rees, who also goes as a subscriber name G1 Jetfires Fan Club, and he has a fantastic Facebook group called WTF UK, which is the Wales Transformers Fans UK. So this is especially for you, buddy, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope everybody else does as well. So, as I've just said, some of these might not be familiar to you at all, and let's start across the top. I'm going to come in a bit more detail in a second, but what we've got is the recent Japanese mini combiner I did on the left-hand side. That is Six Wing. We've got Road Caesar next to him. And then the main purpose of this video is for what's coming up right in the centre. We've obviously got Menasor, you've then got liokaiser and Devastator. And as I say, Peter was unsure just how big liokaiser was. So there you go. You can see he is bigger than both Menasor and Devastator, sorry. We've got Raiden next to him, which is again a Headmasters 1987 Japanese exclusive figure. And then we've got Little Monstructor there. And then I'll do the, in fact, let's do them, then we'll go nice and close. On the right hand side, we've got Braver. He's a member of Road Caesar. Snaptrap's obviously a member of Piranacon or King Poseidon, but I just wanted to show you the size difference between them. We've then got a Japanese exclusive combiner in the middle, and this guy's a bit crazy. I've done a video on him. His name is Landcross, and the reason why he's a bit crazy is because he's made up of 6 bots. But if you have a look at the bot right in the center with the red torso and the green legs, that is Dash Taka. Dash is on the top, Taka is on the bottom, and then if you look either side, you've got the red robot, which is Dash, and then the red car, which also is Dash, and then on the other side of him you've got Taka in both robot and alternate modes. And again, as you can clearly see, he is taller than Defensor. We've then got another one of the little Micromaster Combiners Japanese exclusives. That's, I was going to say 6 liner, but I think it's 6 train. It's one of the two, my apologies. There we've got Slug, one of the monster bots. We've got the Micromaster that came with Star Convoy, but that's just obviously a standard Micromaster size. We've got 2 liokaiser bots there. We've got Drillhorn and Jaruga, or Jaluga, however you want to pronounce him. And then of course we've got Wild Rider. We've got train bots Shuki and Constructicons Bonecrusher. So let's get up to these so you can see them in a bit more detail and just again how big they are. So there is the Micromaster Combiner. He has been reissued, I think as Superior at some point, but that was the original one there. That is Road Caesar. I've done a few videos on him. He's got his own playlist if you want to see who they are. And you can see he's so much bigger than Menasor. He's huge, and there's just 3 bots there. 2 as the legs and 1 as the torso. But here we go. This is the main purpose of the video. So there we've got Menasor, liokaiser right in the middle. He's made up of 6 bots. And I already know that his foot is not folded out, but for obvious reasons, with the fact that Kill Bison is solid gold plastic, I'm just not even going to attempt it. And there, of course, is Generation 1's Devastator. So, you know, it's not that much taller. He's up to about shoulder level, but it's quite surprising just to see how big he is. And he does look really good as well. So we're moving over. This is Raiden, the other Japanese exclusive. And again, he's probably about liokaiser's height. Yeah, he is. And then we've got the teeny tiny little Monstructor. And the funny thing is Dino King, which I don't have yet, is the same height. And if you watch the Japanese cartoons, he's portrayed to be huge. And he always battles Road Caesar, and he's taller than him. So that's quite interesting for when you watch that. So coming back down and talking of victory, there is Braver in both of his modes. So you got him in robot and in car mode. For those of you who are unsure, he is the right leg there on Road Caesar. And I just wanted to show you the size of them by putting him up to what is obviously a combiner leader with Snaptrap there. And you can see he's just as big. He's taller in robot mode, but just as big in the alternate mode. There is Defensor again, just up against Landcross. And if you're looking at these, it looks like the little individual bots here for Landcross, they're all about the same height. Or they're a bit bigger than some of them. They're probably about the same height, to be honest. Obviously, because some of the other Stunticons are a bit taller. But there we go. So there is all the crazy bots and some of the crazy combinations that Landcross does. And there again is another little Micromaster Combiner team. And that's exactly why I've just put that little Hot Rodimus there, because he's just your standard Micromaster size. So here's Drillhorn, and he's a member of Liokaiser as well. So he's the other foot, which you can see on there. And again, his standard bot size is much taller than the standard Scramble City bots that were released everywhere else around the world. Whereas the train bots, I mean, some of them are tall. That's Shuki, he's quite small, but of course he's really long. It's crazy how to get something that long and thin into a robot. And then we're coming over to Bonecrusher. I hope I've got his right name right. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because that's how standard Hasbro boxes were packed of him. In Japan and in Italy, they were in these little boxes like this, rather than on a card, and they had different battle scenes on the back. I love showing that battle scene, it's amazing. So that was the main difference. And then just wanted to show you the train boxes as well. They're quite small. This is the later Zone reissues of them. So there you go, that's why he's like that. But there you go. So Peter, I hope this answered your question. And again, I hope everybody else found it interesting. There is actually a Japanese exclusive playlist on my channel if you want to see any of these figures. I'm going to be updating the liokaiser video soon. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed looking at it. I hope it answered some of your questions. Keep your suggestions coming in. This is a weekly feature I'm going to be doing, so anything you want to see. Just to remind people who don't know, I've got every single Hasbro Generation 1 figure released. Most of the Japanese ones. I've got a few newer figures as well, but obviously not all of them. So if you want anything comparing, give me a shout, let me know. Keep your feedback coming, and of course, please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.